Y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Hold on. YouTube couldn't hear me. My settings must have changed on vacation. Thanks, Louie. Louie, what's good? See, they can hear me in the Zoom, Louie, but they can't hear me. So I don't know. Whatever. I fixed it. Thanks, Lou. Appreciate it. Because I didn't know if anybody can hear me or not. And I needed somebody to get me right. All right, cool. Now I got to work on. All right, now I got to work on my sound. Yeah, I know the Zoom, everybody in the Zoom can hear me, but on YouTube, they couldn't hear me. They couldn't hear me on the live stream. Okay. And I think, BJ, hit the like button, folks. Hit the like button. I think, yeah, now y'all can hear me. Thanks, YouTube. I don't know what happened. I guess I had some updates on my computer. So that's what happened. All right. Basically what I was trying to show y'all is just off of structure and price leaving here in such a fashion that I'm going to get the rest of whatever is in here out of here. This from leaving here yesterday. Okay, this is half the move. So what I did last night is get the other half of the move from here. Y'all understand? Courtney, BJ, I guess BJ's on, he muted himself.
Yeah.
So basically what I did was get with the move that came from here, I got the other half of it. So half of it happened at 9 o'clock in the morning. And then the other half happened in the evening of a full, let's say this was the 7 to 500 area. Okay, and price left 72,500 to come all the way down to 71,250. Okay, basically 125 pips, I'm sorry. 72.5 to 71.250. So for that total move, I'm getting part of it. Okay? And that's what I was just basically saying when I see this last night. I know that we're going to get part 2 of this move last night. I know we're not just going to blow through this. Okay, and that's all I was trying to show y'all. Folks, hit the like button, please. Por favor, if you're in the building. Sorry, folks, we had a little technical difficulties with our sound. Pound was the same thing, pound CAD. Just knowing, seeing the curvature on the way down. Okay. Not fully the whole half, depending on your focus. But if you locked in right in here, you probably could have, for just take really what really looks good to you, basically. That's what you want. You want to take what looks good to you. This was a short to a long this morning. I think this was a short to a long. Last night, a little short back to this long. I was looking at would this bounce off of here, but it kind of did and then bounced back up. Just missed the entry a smidgen. It double tapped it and then popped up. Actually, let's look at it. Previous day's candle, So this had done the same thing, just didn't catch it off the 4 hour. I was trying to catch basically the same thing as the pound Aussie, the short off of the 4 hour candle. Pound New Zealand short off the 4 hour candle. The difference, I would say, is the trend had already changed on the pound New Zealand. This was more of a long than a short. Pound Swiss, half of this candle, 1 o'clock. I was looking at the yen pairs around the same time. Folks in YouTube, we had already gone over all of this in class. Some of the trades we took already. New Zealand dollar short from last night. We had a long on the US yen last night too. Congratulations, Marvin, on that. Trusan Thomas called the Euro Aussie long. So we had some good trades from yesterday and last night. Just going over kind of what you do if you hit a supply zone and you want to short off structure. If I see a supply zone and I want to short the next day off of the previous day hitting a supply or demand zone. Okay, so if the previous day hits a supply zone, how do I short it or go long the next day? So if I see that price hit this day, how do I become part of the short this day? If I see price hit this day, how do I become a part of the short that day? So kind of just going over that. Or if I see, the first day of confirmation, how do I get a part of the next day after that? So we just looking at a couple of those things. First day, how do I get some of the second day? First day, okay, just from price hitting supply on how on folks getting more of the second part of a move. Okay, New Zealand yen, kind of the same thing. This was a short at the open, so how do I get from this? How do I get what's left over? And that's kind of what the market did last night, still kind of doing, giving leftovers from supply. Knowing when the market is going to give you a big move and a small move and how to tell the difference, basically. And knowing what you're going after when you get in it instead of just taking trades. Okay, is the market going to give me a good trade? Is the market going to give me a bad trade? Or do I take this small trade? Okay, do I take this small trade? If I look at this, it's a weekly low, this an area price may bounce off of. My whole life yesterday now is this candle. Because you've already given me from this day and the second day off of this day down into here. So last night, my whole life is, what is this big guy right here doing? What are you doing? That's my whole life. This big goofy dude right there. The big idiot to the left. Keep telling y'all that. It's my whole world. Okay, so last night I'm on this dude. What you doing? 17 o'clock. Okay. Now you can go long here off of this. Or you can wait for that confirmation of this bullish candle and you take half of it at 1 in the morning. This is what I had looking at this morning. Okay. Or you can wait till full change and jump in at, I don't know if you guys trade London or Asia, but this is basically how we're trading off Asia. Just seeing this last night. Okay. Or just being in the moment and seeing this. Okay. The leftovers from this candle into this candle. And how to be able to see that. So now I'm in this candle. I got you surrounded. And then because this candle, which we just talked about, okay? We just talked about this before we got on live. Broke structure to the left. So last night, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. So now it's you. We talked about lower highs in the 4 hour. So if this is my 13 o'clock candle, 17 o'clock, you are my last lower high into demand. So you could have taken that scalp into this long, or just knowing it's going to be here. And we got 160 even. So do we wait for the long, or do you take the 17 o'clock short off of this candle? Either or works. So you got from 750 to 500 to 250. So that's at least a 50 pip move before the long last night, if you were paying attention. But why would you even short this? And why would you even go long here? Do you know why of anything? Hit the like button, folks. Okay. Courtney, you paying attention?
Yep.
It's seeing this at 4:30, 5 o'clock. This. Seeing all of this. It's not, oh, I'm going to just come in here and press a button. No. Like I was, my cousin told me, yeah, it's timing. Okay, it's timing. So I got to make sure my timing's right, depending on my style and, reason for trading. This is more of a swing trade. Might hold this for quite a few pips. And this wasn't hard. I talk about the suspect all the time. I talk about this person, short or long, all the time we talk about this. And we got relative strength too as well. So a lot of the yen shorts, and we'll look at that, was based off this last night. So the shorts on the yens were really based off of relative strength. So this short on a New Zealand yen back to the long was based on relative strength. The only short that I didn't really look at was this short on the U.S. yen. And it was still a good trade if you follow the rules. Okay, so if this is 9 o'clock in the morning and this is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it's 17 o'clock. And where do I happen to be at the time? Right here. So this was sitting for you literally at the open. You could have taken this. Yeah. The dollar was strong, so I wouldn't have advised it. It was the least. It's not the trade you want to take against the U.S. yen. You need more euro yen and pound yen. So you got to kind of really be picky with it. So the pound yen was more, it's been dropping more. The euro yen as well before it turned around. These are a lot of trades from last night, and then me staying up last night and looking at the four. That's why I was looking at a lot of these trades from last night. They were shorts back into the 4-hour candle. I would have caught this one if I took it. I missed the US yen because I didn't go deep enough. Again, congratulations to Marvin. But the euro yen I did catch from the short at the open, sitting for a little while and then going long at the 1 o'clock candle, just off of this candle. So again, is knowing I'm here at the open. I know I'm finna be here. I see this. It's just market structure. So knowing I'm gonna be here at the open of Asia. So when I see this here, am I gonna focus on this and see what caused that, or am I gonna take the scalp short and follow be safe? Which was also the short at last night at the open. Right at 6 o'clock, 40 pips, just off of the leftovers. And then I actually literally watched this supply zone turn into a demand zone at 2 o'clock in the morning. From supply to demand, just off of this 4-hour candle. So if I wanted to trade a 1 o'clock candle, I'm running around looking at what 9 o'clock candles did. And I like this 1 o'clock candle. Or 9 o'clock candle. And I like that 9 o'clock candle too. So sometimes if I'm up, I'll trade the 1 o'clock candle. Or some of that good volatility in the Asia session. I'll look at what the 9 o'clock candle did. And the same thing off in the morning. I might even look at what the 9 o'clock candle did and trade the 1 o'clock candle in the afternoon. All right. So it's just knowing when you have situations like this in trading, the candle will be a preference. Like if you wanted to trade this 1 o'clock candle on a New Zealand CAD last night, it was perfect. I had already gotten in it, but this candle broke all the lows to the left. Could have taken half of this 4-hour candle at 82 even. Beautiful trade last night if you were up at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So the yens last night were shorts based off of relative strength. Real quick little scalps. Pound CAD, same thing. Could have just really waited for this morning. This would have been a nice look. This was 5 o'clock this morning. I wonder what the 9 o'clock candle might do off of this morning. So coming off of here, I want to know what the 9 o'clock candle may do. Keep an eye on that jewel. Watch out for that. Coming off of here, what do y'all think that might continue to do? But it's ahead of time, folks, ahead of time. You got to see this last night. Duh. Let's see what else we see. Again, pound New Zealand short to euro dollar. The euro dollar short. Euro dollar was really from way up here. I know I haven't been on YouTube, but this short the other night, immaculate. Just off of seeing this at the open. 17 o'clock. I see this. Oh, I'm on it. There's no way in Sam Hill. Push the button. So really this trade was from really up here. The euro has been weak. So it's actually red in every time frame. So my focus was a lot of some euro pairs on euro yen this whole week. This whole week, the euro off of, was it this candle? Yeah. Off of this 4-hour. Off of this 4-hour. It's like they all left at the same time. Oh, was it the New Zealand? Euro New Zealand. That might have been somewhere in here. I think the Euro New Zealand might have been weak too. The Euro has definitely been an attack. The last short last night here or the top. This looked pretty good. What time did this happen? 4-hour candle, middle and top. This definitely looks like it's gonna probably go somewhere in the next few minutes. Price hit. Next just knowing when you can snatch a few pips out of it. I do like this as a long, somewhere near hour, maybe 2 from now. I'll see what it does to 250. See how you gotta be here ahead of time. So for example here, if you were trading the 5 o'clock candle or the London session, Euro London session, kind of fishing off what the 1 o'clock candle did. See this 1 o'clock candle? You gotta come down in here and you gotta find this suspect right here. Like, hey, you big fool, what's happening? So I'm looking at my trade based off the 1 o'clock candle this morning. I see this happen and I got some momentum, and then I got 1.56 even. This little rally base rally, 1.56. And I believe it's going to continue to go. This wasn't bad if you get up early in the morning, folks. For the people that get up early. I'm only up because of the live. Hopefully y'all undersaw what I just did. See, I was more focused on the short, I guess, because the euro was weak. Could have actually looked at this long. Whatever. In this candle. Euro pound. Same thing last night. Again, just to focus. Euro was weak. All week it was doing this. Actually, to tell y'all the truth, the reason why I was telling y'all what I was telling y'all earlier in the Zoom is seeing this at 17 o'clock and seeing that, just like we saw, and what was that, the pound Aussie, seeing this at the open, and knowing I can get this in about an hour or two. Euro pound from here was the same thing. It's just seeing this. So when I see this, I know the next day I need me some of this. So when I see this in the daily, the next day I'm on this. There's no doubt about it. drop base drop happened earlier this week. Beautiful trade, probably my best trade of the week. This drop base drop right here. But it's going through all of this at the open. I sit here and I sat here and waited for this. You gotta see this at the open. Boop. So I'm trying to get y'all to see that big idiot candle at the open. Short or long. Because kind of last night, that's what that was. In a lot of charts. That happened actually in a lot of charts last night. Just seeing at the open that candle. And they're not always swing trades. Sometimes they're just quick, you know. It's like how you see this at the open. You gotta see this at the open. This right here. So you know at 21 o'clock or some short time thereafter in this downtrend, I need to be a part of something that broke this low. Especially when the euro is weak. So seeing this at the open. So you got 17 o'clock, 20 o'clock. This is old. This is, you can still been in this actually from up here. Erase this. Yeah, this channel is only for people that want to learn how to trade, not just, you know, come and make money for somebody else pressing buttons. Officially Professor Pip. So it's just seeing this last night to take this today. Courtney, you see this? I know, Courtney, you still here. I know I see you. Raphael.
Yeah. Yep, I'm watching. Taking notes.
I know Raphael still in. I see Raphael in here. Raphael, you didn't tell me about any trades. I didn't get any of your trades this week. My bad, brother. I've been on vacation for a little while, so sorry, folks. I've been gone for a little while. Trying to show people how to see this at the open. See this candle at 1 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning. Just putting your eyes on it. I hope y'all are catching this in an up or down trend. Let's do it again in this one. All right, so the euro's weak, right? Euro's weak in every time frame. All right, so Courtney, walk me through this yesterday. Actually, let's replay this thing. This yesterday at the open. This is what the market looked like at the open, Courtney. Vacation again, good life. Louis is funny. Help me out right here. What am I do right here, Courtney? I'm gonna do it, Courtney. I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna just make sure you're paying attention. So this is yesterday at 5 o'clock, correct? This is yesterday at the open. I automatically see that this base drop broke these lows, correct? And this is a base drop, correct?
Yes.
So whatever is in this, you know, this is a downtrend, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So whatever's left in this and this weak euro, see the euro's red? Whatever's left in this weak euro and in this base drop, I want it. Whatever's left in here. Okay? I know what it is. My phone's ringing. Sorry, people. All right, so yesterday I see in here, or this morning I see in here, and I want the rest of what's in this chart, or I want to be a part of what's in it. So if I see this drop, base drop right here, and I know I'm in this little area here, can you see the drop, base drop?
Yes.
You do see it? All right, cool. And this is actually this morning too. So last night, price popped off from the bottom. Not last night, the night before. Popped off. After that, popped off. So this morning, oops, sorry, I didn't fast forward enough. Now I'm fast forwarding. Sorry, folks, I had it on rewind. So now that I know that price left here, this drop, base drop, yesterday, today I want whatever rest of the juice that's in this candle to come back down to go back up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yesterday, I'm looking at 5 o'clock today, which would have been yesterday, the start of this new daily candle. I'm looking at the day before that candle.
Okay.
And I see this candle. So whatever juice is left over in this last night, I need some of that. And the euro is red in every time frame. So last night, because the day before did that, which this would have been the 9 o'clock in the morning candle yesterday. So that means last night, I see this is what you did at 9 o'clock this morning. Last night, that's what I said to myself. 3-hour candle. Let me go back here now. So now I'm in this candle. Let me fast forward this, so I can make myself even understand it. So last night I'm in this candle, and when I see this candle, I immediately say, hey, you. So now after seeing this happen at 9 o'clock this morning, last night, I want the rest of the little bit of juice that's in it. And I'm just going to go find it. So now I'm on this candle. So now I see, out of all 3 of these candles that caused this big move, see this big move? Out of all 3 of these candles, one of you's going to jail right now. This very second. One of you 3 is going. This is what I'm saying to myself last night at 17 o'clock. Because the last bit, the same thing I was showing y'all on the other trade, that seeing this and then getting the juice from whatever demand you blew through. You 3 fools just did a major crime. So me seeing this off the day before yesterday morning, I want this last night off of yesterday morning. The leftover juices. So now I'm going to just go in here at 17 o'clock, 18 o'clock. I know it's not you. The likeliness if it's you is slim. So now I've made my decision between these 2. Because this is the sellers that are in here. So I don't even want you. I want you or you. So my focus now is really, I'm going to just be honest, this candle. And then I'm going to look at numbers. In this whole area, there's a whole number here, which is 144. There's a whole number here, which is 145. And there's a whole number there, which is 146. In between that, you got 500s. But those are whole numbers. So I would say that there's 145. It's a pretty significant number. I would say that 1.45 even is pretty significant. I'm still stuck on this candle until I see what. Because I know it ain't you. You got too far to go, and you are just happen to be at the right. You just happen to be in front of the camera right at when the thing happened and the thing happened. You just happen to be there, huh?
The market was there previously.
The market's been everywhere previously. If it ain't been there previously, you don't want it. If price ain't been somewhere previously, you don't want it. I promise you. You ain't going to invent price. Somebody else is. So it has to be a previous price that you're always doing business at. You can even see here how price even broke this rally-based rally here. Like you can really get into it. Like, oh, okay, you broke this rally-based rally here. This was a supply zone. You broke, it came back, blew through that. Oh, all right. I see you, Louis. We got a Patreon for that. Louis in here trying to get free breakdowns. Nah, I'm on the joke.
So it don't matter that you touched in there a couple times.
Touched where a couple times?
In between your zone, like that wick.
I don't understand. This hit at 20 o'clock, which is 18. 6.
Okay, that's
19.
what you're talking about. Okay.
What you thought I was talking about?
I thought you were talking about the candle you're in right now, about to go in it.
What? No, I said that. Courtney, you gotta listen to me. I'm saying last night. You gotta listen. I trade at night. Correct? Mm-hmm. This is last night. Y'all gotta pay attention, folks. Please pay attention. This is last night. I'm trying to show y'all how last night you would have done this during the Euro Asia session. Euro Aussie during the Asia session with a weak Euro. Okay.
I was just confused about one part.
Okay. Okay. Last night, like this is, how do I see something that I know is going to give me something today? You can't see it today. You got to see it off the past. So if I'm going through my chart, what past is telling me I have a bright future? Okay. And that at my open, this is a past and this is a future. So you're looking at the chart constantly as something that happened in the past that's going to help your future. You get it? All right. Constantly, that's what you're doing. Constantly. So I'm telling you how to master looking at past price to make your beautiful future. If you can look at this and know in the past that this represents a bright future, then I don't have to say it, because now you know that, all right, this represents a beautiful future because of a past candle. Because at 5 o'clock at the open yesterday, this is past and this is future, because this is at 9 o'clock. This is when my night is over from this here to my target. Bang. So what past means bright future? And if I can get that in y'all's brains, you know, in y'all's eyes, then y'all can see, okay, off of what price has done in the past, I can tell, okay, when I see this, I know this next candle is a bright future. So it's just certain things when you see that, okay, from this right here, I know I'm gonna have a bright future here. So at 21 o'clock, you're not scared to go long in this candle. Okay. You see this? This 17 o'clock. What's going to make you go long in this candle to get that?
Higher highs.
One, but higher lows, you mean?
Yeah.
But what's the whole premise by why this is even cooking right here at 17? Why is this even cooking? Why is this even bubbling for you to think about buying it?
Because of that previous.
Because of this in the past.
Yeah.
Correct? Thank you. So if you don't see this, then this ain't shaking and baking. There's no sense behind this then. You wouldn't go long in this candle at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the evening to get that all night because you didn't do this. You see how this means a future? It's the same candle, ain't it? I could show you 100 of these candles just like this. See this? You see this? See how the candle just blocks in the middle like that? It's dinner time when I see that. What? Every time. It's dinner time. This candle right here, dinner time every time. US yen. It's the same candle. Dinner time. What else hit it? The euro yen from last night. Dinner time. You gotta know in trading, it helps when you know what dinner time looks like. So this same candle, you see it, it's like, okay, this is dinner time. Because I see this candle right here. And I know this is dinner time. It's just knowing it, seeing this candle right here and knowing that this is dinner time. Trying to put it in y'all brain so when you can see it for yourself. But when I see this first candle out like that, I know the next day I can get me some leftover. So I'm trying to get you to see that. So when you look at the chart at 5 and you see this, you know what 9 is finna do. Ain't no calling and talking and thinking and what should I do and is it? No, it ain't none of that. It's dinner time. Period. Knowing what dinner time looks like. Or lunchtime. Okay? That way when you go to the chart, you know off a weak euro. Last night. Same thing. 13 o'clock. Am I going to take this candle? I know you ain't coming in here. Because this the candle that broke the low. So last night, this my whole focus. So when I see this candle, I know it's dinner time. How far into this candle are you going? Not far. I think there's a zone in here too. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, drop, base, drop. So the furthest I would have probably let price go at the open on here, and I didn't take this trade. Just from looking at the 4-hour candles and then which candle suspect. The crime happened. And these are the last boogers that got caught coming out the door. So you didn't catch the whole mob, but you caught these last little 3 coming out. Where I'm from, these are the people that don't know how to get off the blocks. When the police come, they get locked up. Because you don't know how to, you want that last sale. You want that last drug sale. Okay, so you don't even, you getting caught up in the hold down because you trying to be greedy. So, you know, price really isn't going to, it's just knowing when you see this at the open is seeing it. You got structure here. So immediately at the open, I'm like, you broke this 1 o'clock candle, broke this rally base rally right here. You see this rally base rally that did that? And you see price, this candle right here broke it. So I know at 17 o'clock, it's like you just opened up a bag of dog biscuits. And that's how I'm trying to get people to trade. Because if you can look at the chart like that, that means you know what you're doing. See this again? Seeing that candle, knowing what that candle looked like. Or knowing what this candle looked like. But you just right here, see at 21 o'clock right here? Sometimes if you know what you're looking at, it's just be right here at the open too sometimes. And the Swiss has been strong. So to tell y'all the truth, the CAD Swiss from, I think it was, no, this too far ago. I think it's from this candle. 1 o'clock. One of these candles. All Swiss pairs have fallen because of the strength of the Swiss. If y'all want to go back and look at some Swiss charts, we got some Swiss charts you can look at too. And then just go back and look at 4-hour candles. If you see this, if I see this, okay, and I'm looking at here, and I see this at the open, I'm just gonna have to, you're gonna have to wait. You see 74, 500 here, maybe you just trade 500s in the whole numbers. But if I see this here, just like this, you did something. I have to wait here for price to get here. Am I going to take the little bitty shorts, or am I going to take it? Seeing this before it happens and then taking the trade? Okay, so everything should be off of a past. This happened in the past for your future. If you see this at 19 o'clock, or if you go into the market at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and you see this right here, and you see this broke these lows, and you see the Swiss is probably the strongest currency. Yeah. Okay. You take that. Louis, you still on here? Let me know if you still on here, Lou. I'll break that euro yen trade down for you. CAD yen last night off of this candle that broke these lows. See that green candle again? I said that's money. So it's just, when you take this short, you got to see this too. See this structure here? If I see this here at the open, if I want to get some of this at 17 o'clock, or sit here and hold my mule and go long here on the yen. All right, I'm about to break your trade down, Lou. Same 3 guys, okay? So last night, again, because the yen was strong, I shorted every yen pair, or looked to short every yen pair, and all yen pairs fell. Yeah, 1745 drop. Just at the open, I was looking at some stuff. Euro pound, good trade from last night. If I see this in my past, I'm looking at this to be my future. You see this big green candle? If you see this at 9 o'clock in the morning, you wake up, I'm gonna look at the charts, and you see this. You don't press buy at 9 o'clock. You see something at 9 o'clock, like, hey buddy, how you doing? You over here causing trouble, ain't you? Yeah, that guy. Then you might buy this at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It says it's illegal to go long at, you know how many trades I see that happen at 1 o'clock in the afternoon? What? If it's a 4-hour candle, I'm on it, period. Seeing this. You see this daily candle? I got day 1, day 2, oops, I missed it. Day 3, come on, folks. And this candle broke this low, these low to the left. Of course I was sitting here. What? Why wouldn't I be sitting here? 2 o'clock in the morning is a set and forget material right here. I'm trying to get people back into set and forget. At least that's where I'm trying to get back to. Trying to really get back to kind of both. It's set and forget for those times when you just can't sit here and watch this or don't feel like it. I probably would still look at it. I just like to do it. All right, Louis, let's go to that Euro Yen. And then I'm getting out of here. Use your past to make your future. Does that help? Courtney, is that helping you? Huh? You know I'm hard on you, Courtney, but it's only because I love you. Anybody knows that. I'm only trying to help you. I told BJ the other day, if you think I'm hard on people, I said, you imagine what I do to myself in the mirror? What? How you think I got here? I'm in the mirror punching myself in the face every day. I know you are. That's why I'm really here trying to help. I know how the growing process. I know I need patience just like you do. You know, I'm trying to get you to work a little harder. Also work up what you got. You know, okay? You got a lot. Trust me. I'm trying to get you to see this at the open. So basically, I think people have enough patience that if they can see this at the time they're trading, they can wait at least this amount of time. You can wait at least this amount of time because people can't wait for nothing. You know, so I'm just trying to figure out people just being able to wait. Okay, or why would I take a trade here? Or what's the purpose behind this trade? Euro Yen, let's look at it. Can you break that? You're looking at a short at 136.446. I wouldn't. Not yet. That thing is beaming me up, Scotty. This is my candle. That's just my preference. Somewhere up in here. Let's get listen to weekly. If that. Yeah, somewhere up in here. What's this? A whole number 137? Got some homies in here. Yeah, I wouldn't short that thing until it got to the thing. I ain't got, it might dribble right here like a baby drool, but I'm up here with it. Not here though. I would look for this to retrace. Only reason why I started to stay up and look at these 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock candles because they like all of the volatility. That 5 o'clock candle is beefy. Like that 5 o'clock candle does not play no games. See this 5 o'clock candle? Every day. And it's like every chart. That 5 o'clock candle be real. And 9 o'clock too be real. Yeah, folks. Why would you look in this candle at the open and short it right here when the euro is weak? You got to be able to see that. You got to be able to see this. This candle. Bypass. This broke the low. We want to make sure we see. 5 o'clock candle don't play no games. Yeah, Louis, don't short that right there. That thing is going to keep going. This rally base drop right here, though. I like that. Somewhere in it. I hope that's good enough for you, Lou. Anybody have any questions? Same thing last night here, too, after the short. Actually, to tell you folks the truth, price actually opened up at this 4-hour low, and you could actually went long in the 17 o'clock candle. I just saw this, so I was more biased to short, and I felt like the true long was in this candle, and it was. You just gotta see this before it happened. You gotta see this at, when you see this at 19 o'clock, 20 at the open, I see this or I see that. And this is also important too, so you know where your targets are. So it's very important to know this anyway. It helps you with your targets. Same thing with the Aussie yen last night. All yens were shorts last night based off the rules, at least for these quick little scalps. 50 pips on the Aussie yen before the long. Courtney, you see this candle again?
Yep.
Okay, it's knowing what it looked like. Like, oh, here go that candle. Something's about to go crazy. Last night, okay, see this? Broke the lows and the yen is all green. So if I see this last night, 13 o'clock candle, this is my 13 o'clock candle, and I got lower highs in the 4-hour. So this is my 9 o'clock candle, this is my 1 o'clock candle, this is my 17 o'clock candle. So I see these lower highs, and then I also see this down here, this candle. So I'm just see lower high, lower high, lower high. So last night off of a weak yen, a strong yen, then I'm looking at price hit this already. So basically you're getting whatever's left in this move. You see this drop, base drop? Price hit this at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Okay? 1 o'clock, you weren't around, you weren't trading. But when at the Asia Open, you saw this, hit this. So you basically just got that from shorting this. And this, when you saw this, this was in your past. This happened already. So because this happened in the past, this zone is going to cause this in my future. Because the yen is strong. We get some good trades. Aussie, New Zealand also. This was kind of a short into a long. Let's see. Same thing. Price. Seeing all of this at the open. See See how this candle broke all the lows to the left, and we broke this rally base rally. Bang. I want what's left in this candle. So last night it was just a little bit left in there. Would you have shorted this yesterday, Courtney, and why? Raphael, BJ, would you have shorted this?
Yes, because the previous candle.
See, now I'm trying to get to stuff that's easy to you. See, you don't have to trade everything. I'm over here with trying to show 800 different styles, and somebody could just like one. And it could just be, okay, that previous day was red, I'm on the next day. Or the previous day was green, this big green fool right here. So I'm going to just sit here and the momentum's up. I'm just going. So you got to see something. Or you're gambling. You understand that, Courtney?
Yeah.
If you don't see something, you're gambling. You understand what I'm saying? So what do you see that's not a gamble? You see how you saw something that's not a gamble? Oh, this ain't gambling, this trading. This must be what the people that do this for a living, this must be what they see. The people on vacations and chilling, this must be what they see. You see what I'm saying? So
yep.
Last night, if I see this, today I'm coming around the mountain. I already know what tomorrow will bring. I hear that Tevin Campbell in my head when I see this. That's all I'm looking for every day is the previous day. When the new day starts, that's all I'm doing. And then I'm going through the chart to see what's the flyest. This is one of the flyest. You saw this. This is one of the easiest. On a skill difficulty level. Courtney, you're a baby at this and you saw this. Correct?
Yeah.
Difficulty level is 2. You understand what I'm saying? Difficulty level is 2. There's no way that this is difficult. And I got lower highs in the daily. I got a high, I got lower high, and I got another lower high. In the 4 hour, what do I do now? Do you know? Do you know what you're going to do? Things that life is showing you. What do we do now?
Look for the candle that you can short from.
Yes, you are correct. Whatever makes sense to you. Yes, you are right. Now, if this right here is 13 o'clock, this 13 o'clock right here. So none of this happened yet. This 13 o'clock candle. None of this to the left. Nothing's happened after this candle. Where do you think I'm looking at? Or what would I look at? Do you think?
The candle that dropped from the rally base drop.
You are sure right about that. It's just where would I get in it? Okay. So honestly speaking, I saw this candle and this short here into this back long. And you can short it after that, or you can do whatever you want after that. Or what's your purpose of being here? So when I seen this, the next candle, which was the 17 o'clock candle, was the candle I looked at. So this the 1 o'clock candle, and I immediately look at this candle. So none of this happened yet. So I got this now. As far as my short is concerned, I want to short this candle, and then I see this is over here. This is my target or my long, because you see this big candle. So now I'm in between. So basically the two candles in front of me is this and this. This is the candle I'm in. This didn't happen yet. This the open. So this is the candle before me, and this is the candle after. Period. That's what I do every day. So if this is the candle before me, I'm gonna short this probably in here somewhere down into here, or just wait for this and take this. It's up to you. So at this point, you know this is the drop base drop. So you know somewhere in here, you're taking a short, 17 o'clock. You might even get in after, catch the 600 down to the 400 or back long. You sit and wait for this, which to me was a great trade. So shorting from here down into this. So you got the big green candle. Now I'm gonna go find the three idiots. See these idiots? Now you go find these. And then which 1, 2, 3, which one are you focused on? More likely than not, this one, right?
Yeah.
So that's what you would focus on, this one. Out of 1, 2, and 3, at the moment, I see you. So at that point, it's just, okay, diving deeper into the chart and look in a 90-minute chart. You see this. See that rally base rally in a 90-minute? So it's okay. Have I come to the chart early enough to see this? Or to see this short from here to here? Price is constantly going somewhere and coming from somewhere. Okay? Or you can stay up at night and just take this whole short. Again, it just depends on what your purpose is here and how. You know, this wasn't a bad trade. 25 pips from 500 to 750. Blindfolded. This is a blindfolded 25 pips. Okay. You see why we went long here?
Yeah.
Cool. Bet. All right, folks. You ready to get out of here, Courtney?
Nope.
Gold had some good longs too. Oh, snap. My US 30 kind of worked. I said a US 30 trade last night off the same stuff. Okay. I see the US 30 is right here. See it? Okay. Probably could have made my zone a little bigger, but it's like you are right here. Let's look. It's a weekly high for your US 30 traders. It's a weekly high. It probably hasn't even started to fall yet. But off the 4-hour candle, 22 o'clock. So this was 22 o'clock, and I think I saw this after that, 18 o'clock. Price popped up, and then off of this candle. So off of this candle, just being up late at night, off this candle shorting down off of the hammer time. Was it? No. Yeah, this candle. So just seeing that last night, kind of official. Not bad. Okay, so it's kind of seeing where you are to know that, okay, this is going to drop from here. So let me just wait for the confirmation candle. The red candle coming from here hasn't even happened yet. You're going to get a big daily red candle, and then you're going to be able to short it again after that. Because this is probably going to break a low or come so low in here and break this low. And then price is probably going to be able to short back down after that. This is all uptrend. Beautiful trade right here. Using the same strategy. I saw this also the other night, 18 o'clock. This candle. Okay, so if I'm looking at the 10 o'clock in the morning, 14 o'clock, 18 o'clock. So this is the time, around the time I look at the chart. If I'm looking at the US 30 and I see this uptrend, there's only 2 candles to my left at the open. So at the Asia open, there's only 2 candles. There's this one and this one. There's only 2. This one and this one. The only 2. There go the 3 guys again. So I'm probably going to make this little area the area that I focus on. The crime. This candle. Starting stuff. So you want to be starting something. So this is the focus. You know, so where in this candle do I take my trade? Do I wait? Still in this candle. My focus. So it's just still somewhere in here. Do you take it here at this rally base rally? Or do you take it down here at this drop base rally? Beautiful trade on the US 30. Former supply zone, held, and then blew, and then bang. Beautiful zone. But see, this has to be worth it to you to see daily uptrends like this. Okay, and it gave you 1, 2, 3 day, like it gave you enough to, I'm going up. All right, I'm breaking highs. All right, I got higher lows. What do you want me to send you an email? Like what you want me to do? That's why it's called a watch list. It's going up every day. Hello, the big candle to the left. You want to, all right, well, I'm the money candle that Q talks about all the time. No, nobody. All right, we're going to keep going. Me, no, nope, not me, no. Kept going, no. And then last night, 2 nights ago, it gave you another one. This big fool right here. When you see this in the daily, this day, when you see this and it happened yesterday, you should be in it. Like, what is going on in here? Then all I see is you and you. One of you's going down. You know, or you just get crazy enough to just take the whole zone. It's the same thing that happened with the US yen last night. Same thing. Let's go to the daily. Previous day bullish, we got higher lows. You see this? Oh, it's about to go down. This candle right here last night at the open. Smashing good trade. Where's that euro yen at? Yeah, Louis, don't take that. You don't do that. That's gonna keep going. Don't do that, brother. All right. You good, Courtney?
Yeah.
You
Good
straight? Because
session.
I'm about to get out of here. I ain't been on here in a while, so I got to find out what's going on with my sound and all of that. Had Swiss the other night. Beautiful trades. Was it here? I think it's really been from up here from last week. Just crazy trades because the Swiss has been strong. Swiss yen. All the strength that the yen had this week was giving out shorts. When you see this 4-hour candle, I don't even know what time this candle happened, but you should be in this 17 o'clock candle. What? The 1 o'clock candle, people mouth should be drooling. But how do you know why are you even looking at this? Because we hit this. You don't short it right here. You wait for a little confirmation. Then get you some. All right, Courtney, I'm out. D Jizzle, Raphael, the rest of y'all, I'm out. Esther didn't come in here today. She's probably chilling. But yes, I'll see y'all Thursday morning. I want to get back in the hang of things, swing of things again. Thursday evening, yeah, tripping. What trade were we looking at? And I said it might keep going on. It was this Euro New Zealand, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I think the euro again.
Yep, this morning. See, I don't trade the morning, but if I did, based off of this candle, I'm looking at this candle and this candle. Because I'm just looking at 4-hour candles and how they look. I got higher lows on 4-hour candles. I'm going to be the next one at 5 o'clock this morning. Let me get a higher low. Oh, I want some of that higher low. So if you up at 5 o'clock, what do these 1 o'clock candles look like? This one was a good one. And it's 9 o'clock too. I knew this trade. Gosh dang it. Over here teaching, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I like this trade. This was beautiful. I knew it too. How long ago was we looking at this? We was looking at this a while ago, right? About an hour ago, too. Dang, this thing.
Yeah.
Banging. Teaching and trading is two different things, folks. See these 4-hour candles when the euro's weak? See how the euro's been red and the New Zealand was strong for a while? You have to see this at 17 o'clock. This candle. You have to see that. You have to see that it broke the lows to the left. You got to see that the euro's weak. You got to see the euro's red in every time frame. And you got to see that this is 1.06, 500 or 750. So just in here, you got to get busy. Or wait for that and then take the 9 o'clock confirmation. Yeah, this was a nice one. I was watching this hatch from last night, but that was a good one too. I like that trade. And that is muscling up out of here. Yeah, the euro yen, I was telling him don't short it. I was saying don't do that. That looked like it might hurt. Yeah, this was a short last night, Courtney, not this morning. This was last night, and then maybe last night at the Asia, you might have went long here, but Euro pound. If anybody has any questions, oh, look at the pound yen go crazy. What? I bet you wish you paid attention. I bet you looking at this now, ain't you? Mm-hmm. Just being there ahead of time. And if you came here in your daily last night, there's no way you didn't see this. It's impossible not to see this. If you came in here yesterday, you didn't see this. It's impossible. And it's a previous week's low. It looks like static TV down here. So this is not last week, but the week before last low. Rebound. Beautiful trade. Again, if anybody has any, also pound CAD, seeing this down here. So last night, just short off of this red candle, breaking lows, lower highs, down into the bottom. This was a short last night. Good example. And watch this now. I believe that this now is going to turn into a demand zone. You're actually watching price leave this 4-hour candle going that way, which I believe is going to continue to do once it breaks these moving averages. New Zealand shorts with beautiful trades last night. New Zealand CAD, New Zealand dollar as well. U.S. CAD, great short too. U.S. Swiss, good long. And U.S. yen, good long. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Peace in the Middle East. Y'all take it light. Folks, thank you for joining us. Pip Getterz on our Zoom channel. Appreciate you for stopping by. Make sure you hit us up if you have any questions. All right, as far as trading is concerned, education, watch list, and the likes of. So, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Hit us up. I'm gonna go figure out what happened to my sound, my music sound and stuff. I don't know what's going on with the sound. I'm about to figure it out. And John said, how to be a part of your trading group? I have a Patreon, or you can email me, Daniel. I just came off vacation. Sorry, Daniel. I've been away for a while. I gotta give my brain a break. I'm a thinker, so I think all day. I had to give my brain and my eyes a break too. So between reading, studying, and all that stuff. So thank you for hitting us up. I appreciate you asking. Just hit me up at pipgetterz@gmail.com. Or you can go to our Patreon page. The link is below. Okay. Please hit the like button, folks. Hit the subscribe button. We offer a lot of education here. All right. So if you're looking forward to learning and being a part of our Zoom class, just hit us up on Patreon or pipgetterz@gmail.com. PIPGETTERZ. And somebody will get directly to you. Okay, we offer Zooms. We also offer 101 tutorials and also learning videos. All right, it's different facets to trading, and it's different facets to people as individuals themselves. So not just is trading different for multiple people, but people are different. So trading kind of is custom depending on who you are, what time you trade, nerves. Some people can hold trades for days. Some people can't hold a trade for 10 minutes. Okay, depending on the person. So thank you, Daniel. To you the same. God bless. All right, folks. I'll see y'all Thursday evening. The schedule's on there too, Daniel. I'll see y'all Thursday evening at the Zoom starts at 6:30. So I'll see you guys at 7:30. 7:30 sharp. All right, Thursday evening. Have a good one. God bless. Thanks, folks.